I came from home to do as a missionary. First I wanted to become a Franciscan because I heard about the Franciscan missionaries. But I was happy that I got the chance of coming to the Salesians, Don Bosco, to Madras State. There I came to Tirupattur, and what surprised me was that majority were Europeans there, Salesians, very few Indians. Everyone was a missionary, and they all wanted to go out and do mission work. And their lifestyle was very poor and completely different from what they were accustomed in Europe. Their food and their living, because they did not care. And very many of them got sick, and they were in trouble, and some of them died also. But they did not bother about it. But they followed the Lord and did the mission work as Don Bosco wanted. And I was happy that to see this one. And that was still when I finished my philosophy. And this was my experience. To be a Salesian means to be a missionary, going out to the non-Christians and make them disciples. That is what they told us and they insisted upon. And that is the example what they gave concerning the Salesian life. And then they took care of all the children of the mission areas, Catholic children, only Catholic children in the boarding houses, which they call boarding houses. There, and then boys were taken care of by the Salesian priest, and then the girls were taken care of by the sisters. And there are hundreds in the boarding houses, and they had also a school. School, they admitted everybody according to the rules. But in the boarding, only Catholics. And they insisted upon, as Don Bosco wanted, sacraments and mass every day, and catechism class, and then confession, communion, retreats, all those things were insisted. So the children from the mission areas were brought up as good Catholics. And then that was the way in which they did. And so we were inspired by it. Then when I went for theology to the north, it was a Salesians were given the whole of Assam for the mission work. And I was happy to see that every Salesian was working in the mission. And the methodology they followed was Christ's methodology. They took catechists who were going out. And each parish had 20 to 30 or even more catechists. And they were trained, they were taught, and they were paid, and they were also asked to. And then they established the communities, and then afterwards the priest went and looked once in a way, went and said Mass and gave sacraments to them. And this was the way in which the mission was done. And I was really inspired by their work, and I wanted to join the Assam province. But then that was not allowed since I already had a degree, master's degree, and I was teaching in the college as a brother. So they said that you had to go back to the college. So after my theology, I came back to the college, and there I was teaching. But the college itself was started for the poor Catholic children mainly, because I remember when the provincial who started, the Catholics were of the lower caste, and they were not respected by the other caste. So he said, I am going to start a college, and there we will take care of all the Catholics, and we want to see that they are respected in the villages, and they came. So I remember this one, and I admitted every Catholic. And then after, I was the first Indian principal. And when I left, there about 40% was Catholic. And then where they had any money or any, we took care of them in the hostels. And the Lord gave us the finance, what is needed for their help. And we did not bother about it. And they educated us. So they came up, and they were all respected in the villages. Different officers, and also all the villagers came up educationally. In that way, finally I was asked to go from there in 1983. After 17 years of work there in the college, I was asked to go to Andhra Pradesh. I came to Andhra in Panampara, which was called then as Missionary. And there it was a mission area, but very few very few villages where we are all together only 5 small communities. Out of that, only 2 were actually functioning. And then there also very many don't come to church because the only Catholics, they come for Christmas and Easter, but other days they were not. And then, so those who are doing the work were catechists, only 2 or 3 catechists each. So I went there and then I started the mission work. And I was happy that I went there because I followed the same methodology of Christ himself. I took catechists. In each 8 catechists, trained them how to be preachers because that was the time in which we had a lot of problems with the Protestants, especially the Pentecostals were also preachers. All were going, even Catholics were going there. So I had to instruct them and help them to conduct prayer meetings, and they were able to be preachers. They were able to be good. After some time, they were as good preachers as any Protestant. And then all the hymns were I prepared cassettes for that, 9 cassettes, so they could participate in the singing. And then ABC sermons were prepared for them, so that they could be preaching. And then I also prepared a hymn book, so that they could prepare Gyana Dhyana Manjari. So they could. And then also prepared books for catechizing, and the catechists went out and they did the work, catechizing, and they also instructed. We actually preached, we went to and baptized them, then after taught them, said Mass and gave the sacrament. This was our main idea. I came as a missionary, I want to die as a missionary, and that is the purpose for which I came. And also I would like as many youngsters as possible to spend their time in getting trained in the mission work and do direct mission work. And every one must, every religious, if he doesn't make a few communities, then he is not enough. Every religious is an apostle with us 2 other consecration. After the baptism, we have been consecrated as a religious consecration with the vows, and then also priestly consecration for very many. So all this has meaning only, and the power is given there. Power is for evangelization, like the early apostles and disciples, Christians who received on Pentecost, and then after receiving the power, they went about preaching. They were persecuted, they had difficulties, they have all types of problems, but we need not worry. And here also in the present situation, we may have problems of finance, problems of difficulties, also disagreements, and also. But those should not disturb us, but go ahead. The Lord is going to be the reward, and Don Bosco himself will be happy with what the solutions are doing here, his successors are doing, as they were doing before in the south and in the north, that we are able to continue here in Andhra Pradesh also. And this too becomes a real solution province where we follow Christ and Lord Bosco as they wanted, and not only merely in talk. Preaching and talking alone is easy, but from our action we have to show. Not as our Lord himself said, not the one who called Lord, Lord who is going to be saved, but the one who is going to do the work as the Lord has asked us to do. And this is my message to the thing. Let us not be afraid of the problems we face, and then take new missions and go ahead with the mission and the evangelization. The Lord will be with us, and the power of the Spirit will also be given to us. And our Blessed Lady, we can assure you that Our Lady will be happy with us, and we will protect and guide and direct us in our mission work. So never discourage the mission work, but go ahead with the mission work. Mission work means only this: go to preach Christ to the non-Christians and make communities and take care, as Lord Bosco himself said, and evangelize them and catechize them, taking special care of the sick, the young, the poor and the old. That means they will be given special. And our schools have meaning only to the extent that we are taking care of the Catholic children in our schools. It depends upon our schools or any of these things. They are not business centered. We don't do any business because Christ himself has assured us, and our Don Bosco also has assured us. We don't go for any business. We go for the mission work, and the Lord will help us, and Don Bosco also will be with us. So, as he himself has told us, we go ahead with the work He has given, and He will also protect and guide us, direct us and help us also. And at the end of our life, we can be sure that we followed Christ, we followed Don Bosco, in the way in which they wanted, not in which we wanted. And we don't change the aim of the society, do not change the work which Christ has given and Don Bosco has given.